welcome to the BEX Show, episode 7. Happy New Year's! It is January 3rd, and I'm excited to be sharing something with you that will help you reach true happiness, true freedom, and enlightenment. So many of us are always looking ahead, and that's great. But the secret to true happiness, and this is such an obvious thing, is to live in the present, to live in the now. Because all you really have is now. And your fears, your anticipations, they actually don't exist until you time travel into that space. So I'm going to read from The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. How does this mind pattern operate in your life? Are you always trying to get somewhere other than where you are? Is most of your doing just a means to an end? Do you believe that if you acquire more things, you will become more fulfilled, good enough, or psychologically complete? Are you waiting for men or women to give meaning to your life? And this is a key quote. Presence is the key to freedom, so you can only be free now. So there's no salvation in time, in the future, in the past. There's only salvation in the now. So you can only live in fear or love. And there's really not much to it. When you choose to live in love, you are present now. And I know this personally from a journey of my 26 years in this world. Early on in my childhood and growing up, I felt like I always had to prove myself, right? So I tried to excel in my academics, in school. I tried to get straight A's because that's the lie that the world tells you, is that your worth is based on your achievements, right? So what the world tells you is that if you get great grades, if you go to a good college, if you excel in your academics, then you're able to get a good job, right? So if you get a good job, then you'll have the benefits, the health benefits. Then you'll have the financial security. And then you'll retire in happiness and bliss. And then you can go on vacations and own 10 houses and drive the nicest cars. And that is a secret to enlightenment and freedom. Do you see how empty that is? It's a joke. It really is a lie. And I'm here to really basically distinguish that. We need to share this video. You need to share it with your friends. Because you can either live your whole life in a lie of society and what the world has taught you, or you can live in a higher consciousness of choosing to live in the present moment and to learn what it looks like to establish, develop, and grow in your inner life and your inner self. So most of the world thinks that fulfillment comes from the outside world, from the things that you accumulate, from being able to build a reputation of wealth and worth, and to show people that you're worthy of love, acceptance, or of, fame. That's what a lot of America teaches us, isn't it? And it's all a lie. The secret to living in freedom, in absolute enlightenment, is to live in the present. And that doesn't mean the kind of presence that we see people who, recklessly live their lives. We're talking about building an inner life that is fulfilling and to become aware of who you are. So number 1 is to become aware of a higher consciousness, to enter into that, to seek that, and to know that my happiness does not come from outer circumstances. There's a quote that says, "Whatever you resist, persists." And so there might be a problem right now in your life where it's not going well. And we all know that we go through situations like that. And a lot of us actually resist it by complaining about it, by striving to push it away, to dissolve it. But the more we resist the problem, the more it persists. That is because we are trying to gain happiness and fulfillment by thinking that if this problem just goes away, then my life will be better. And yes, it will be better for a second, a day, a moment in time. But then another problem comes. And then again, we're trying to push that away or trying to overcome it. But the secret, the true secret to living a good life and to be happy is to be totally conscious in the now, in the present moment, and to feel that aliveness in your being. And that only happens when you're present. And I'm sharing this because this has changed my life completely. When you're free of whether someone says yes or no to you, when you're free of trying to gain people's acceptance, thinking that that will give you more worth or more fulfillment, when you're free of trying to achieve all these things and thinking that that will make you feel worthy, that is the most freeing enlightenment you'll ever have. And that's not just a daily, yearly thing, it's a moment by moment thing. To choose to live in love of who you are in the present, and to know that acceptance and salvation of self is in the present moment. And that unless you're able to free yourself in this moment to open up to something bigger than you in the moment, that problem, that fear will always be your master. That you'll never be free of fear. And the thing is, this fear and this fear that is outside of you will continue to manifest in different areas of your life. Perhaps there's someone that you don't like and you keep resisting it. So another year, another day comes by and another person that is like the last person you didn't like then manifests again. That is because you're not free in your inner life. And that is my plea to you as I share this video with you, this very serious and deep video with you, is that it's time to become aware of your higher self, to become aware to a higher consciousness of life and freedom. And if you're ready, there are several offerings that I give right now. We're doing a New Year special for you to become free of the future, the past, and to live in the moment. And so in the back of me, you see that there's a black curtain and then a white curtain. And that is just to show, like, this is the past, this is the present, and now, which is I'm in here, I'm in my body, and that's the future. And there really is no future. There's only now, because when we're there, it requires us to be present. And so if you're looking to become more aware of your presence and to get rid of the old and to move into a higher consciousness, because it's really all about perspective, click on the link below, get your coaching sessions. I am pleading with you, like, don't keep living in the lie of thinking that your worth, your happiness, your freedom comes from, what you achieve in life or what you acquire, or even that you need someone else, a partner in your life, a relationship to give you happiness, because that will pass too. When that person is not with you, are you happy with yourself? And so I urge you, if you're ready for that kind of transformation where you're happy, you're enlightened in every part of your life, in the present, no matter who is with you, no matter what the circumstance brings, then get your coaching session today. I promise you that this will change your life. And so happy New Year's and to the new year. Oh, by the way, there's a vision board workshop that's coming up January 10th. Sign up below and let's enter into higher consciousness of where our lives are heading and to live in this enlightened consciousness wherever we are in life. So, to a blessed year, thank you. Bye.